Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the brand new Mini Cooper E. Now, in this video, we're going to go and take this car for a drive. And if you want a real in-depth look at what the brand new Mini E has to offer, please use the link in the description of this video and in the top of the screen to go and check out our full detailed walk around of the new Mini Electric. But I will quickly just recap some of the design cues on this car. This is the electric, so you don't get the sort of plastic looks around the wheel arches, which I think look fantastic. I think it ties in really well with the design of this car. I know some people are going to think, oh, but the little plastic trims around were sort of a very Mini characteristic. However, I think they look fantastic without them on this car. I think it looks slightly wider, slightly more, not aggressive, because this is not an aggressive car in any way, but just a bit bigger, a bit more grown up, and just nicer, I think. The lights down the front have got slightly different design in them. The rear is very different with the triangular shaped lights as well. It's more just newer and better. I love the way it slopes down now. I love the new design on the rear. The different lights look fantastic. The diffuser with no obviously exhaust, because this is electric, look fantastic. I think it's just now grown up a little bit. It's come a bit more into the modern age. I think it looks amazing both on the outside and on the inside too. We've got this new design steering wheel, a whole new design all the way through with this new fabric everywhere, the new big digital display directly in front of you with the new screen which controls everything from your air conditioning to your Apple CarPlay to your media to everything. You can even play the DJ on here, which turns into a sort of record player, and you can sort of scratch the disc and so on. The buttons down in the center have pretty much disappeared. The air conditioning and so on are no longer down here. Now you've just got a select few buttons. So your start stop button, which is almost like a little turnkey toggle, your experience modes and your driver modes are on here as well. I love these new seats with this sort of funky design, and then this sort of fabric which is almost rainbow color and just awesome. The spec on this car as well, the yellow with the white roof, it's not for my liking, but I think it makes the car just look so different and fun and joyful. I think it's fantastic. There's no direct dials directly in front of me. It's now done on a heads-up display, which I think you just get used to really quickly. Again, if you want more detail on the look and design and different bits of the new Mini Cooper E or SE, please use the link in the description of this video and in the top of the screen to check out our full in-depth walk around. Now, that's enough of that. Let's go and see how this thing drives. So, how does the new Mini Cooper E drive? Well, I'm pleased to say it has retained everything that makes Mini so great. It's so much fun, this thing. It really is great fun to drive. Let's start with the power. We've got around 180 horsepower, which means that 0 to 62 is dealt with in around 7 and a bit seconds. The range on this particular car is around 190 miles on the WLTP cycle, and it's more than quick enough. It's got a real get up and go about it. This is the entry level of this new electric hatch, and it's got plenty of poke to it. As soon as you touch that throttle, it's off, it's gone. But for me, the real thing with this car is not how fast it is or how responsive it is. It's just the feeling you get in here. It feels just like it's full of energy and like it's always ready just to have fun. The way the steering is calibrated, the steering is absolutely fantastic. This short little wheelbase means that it's lightning quick. It darts from left to right. It just feels like it's always just, it's like, come on then, let's have some fun, let's go. It's just, it has such a character to it that has really carried over from Minis of the past, and I think even more than the previous generation now. I feel like it's just absolutely teeming and bristling with character, this thing. It feels like it's always smiling, and it's just a really lovely companion. I love the look of it. I think it looks fantastic. They've really brought the game on, and this colour, even though it's not my cup of tea, I think it just looks, it just matches the personality of this car. It brings a smile to your face. It's different, it's quirky, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. The way that the car rides on the road is really nice. It feels like it's grown up quite a lot compared to the previous generation as well. It feels just more grown up. It feels like it manages the road with a lot more ease. The roads in this country are horrendous. You probably hear me talking about it all the time on the channel, how bad our roads are, but they are terrible. And it's a real test of a car to see how it manages all the bumps and crests and so on that we have. It makes every journey joyful. It makes getting in the morning just a great laugh. It's really impressed me, this car. It really has. And listen to this. The little noises it makes when you accelerate as well, even those are just, they're hilarious, but in a good way. It feels so good on the road. We've obviously got regen brakes, which you can change using the toggle down here. If you drop it into B, you can then come right to a stop just off the regen brakes. I don't tend to drive with regen brakes. I'm kind of like to just do as you would. Without the regen though, this car doesn't even feel electric, and that's a very big compliment, I think. This car just feels like a Mini in every single sense of the word. It feels perfect, to be honest. It feels exactly as you'd want a Mini to feel, but even better, because I feel like it's teeming with even more character than the cars that came before it. And I think it's really been stepped on by the way that it looks on the outside. This interior is fantastic. The standard equipment you get with a level 1, the equipment you get on level 2s and 3s, fantastic. It just feels like just the joy and the fun of Mini is really back. It feels like it's back in a big way. I think this car is fantastic, and I can't wait to drive the SE version of this car, the even faster electric hatch, because if this thing is anything to go by, it's going to be brilliant. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. If you want any more information on the new Mini E, or any Mini for that matter, please use the link in the description of this video to contact your nearest Sytner Mini retailer. And yeah, I'll see you guys again very soon.